What's up, you guys? Translord12 here with a new review, and today we have Series 2 Abin Sur from the new Green Lantern 3/4 line of figures. Now, the box is a cool little lantern. It's a representation of a lantern. Inside, you get a figure, a construct, and exclusive power ring. On the bottom, it says Abin Sur, G Alpha Green Lantern, and Figure 7. On the all around the package's rim, it says the oath of the Green Lantern Corps, and it says, "In brightest day and blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light." And it says it all around there. On the bottom, you have the barcode, all the Maddie stuff, and nothing on the side. On the back, you see a cool picture of Abin Sur flying. Very cool. I always like the pictures on the back. On the side, you get a cool picture of the figure holding its construct, which includes a jumbo mace construct. So that's new. Also, figures in Series 2 are Ice Cool. It's a little alien lizard monster thing. It's kind of scary looking, but yeah. And Solar Saw, Hal Jordan, another Hal Jordan figure, and Hanu, which looks pretty interesting. On the side it says Abin Sur. His homeworld is Ungara, Ungara, and his sector is 2814. And the bio on the top says, "Crash landed on Earth after escaping the terrible entity Parallax. Green Lantern Abin Sur knew he must find a successor to carry on his mission. Using his power ring to find a human who displayed fearlessness and great willpower, Abin Sur met Hal Jordan and passed along his knowledge before he died, unfortunately." So yeah, so let's go ahead and get Abin Sur out of his packaging and into the review. Now, before I get to the initial review, I do want to show off the exclusive power ring it comes with. Nothing special. It's the same that it comes with all their other figures. It looks just like the one for the movie, just made for little kids, so it will not fit on my finger. Detail-wise, it's pretty good. Not as good as the limited edition that you can buy with the limited edition Hal Jordan. It has an adjustable band, and yeah, that's all about you can see for that. So let's go on and get to the rest of the review. Now, the Abin Sur included in this wave is very cool. It is very detailed and is completely different sculpt than the other figures like Hal Jordan and Sinestro that seem to use the same body, but they don't because they're different molding. The molding on this guy is really cool. He has a really cool, different paint job. He has a completely different suit too. He has these two little gray things coming off of his symbol, and these two little white lines going from his symbol in his chest all the way to his back. He also has two silver arm guards, which is very cool, and his suit is painted a little bit differently, so kind of different design, which is very cool. And also purple head, bald purple head. And the detail on the face is actually really cool too. He has blue eyes, and he has Spock ears, and he has cool designs on his face, which I haven't really noticed before. They're all throughout here, so that's pretty cool. You're getting pretty good detail with this guy, but not very good articulation, which is head 360, arms 360, and go in and out, waist 360, and legs go forward. And that's all you're getting out of this guy, so not a lot, so don't expect a lot. These are not very good articulation figures. His construct is, as I said, a jumbo mace, which is very cool. He stayed in his hand right there. And he can wield a giant mace on Parallax, which didn't really happen because he died. He got killed by Parallax, unfortunately. So he can, if you get him in the right pose, he can stand with the mace in a mace-like position. If I can just, there you go. So you can hold the mace like that, pretty cool. You can beat down no one since he's dead in the first 20 minutes of the movie, which sucks, because Abin Sur is actually a pretty cool Green Lantern. Mace detail, pretty cool. He got spikes, and interesting enough, it's kind of weird. Usually in the, they probably have to do this because they have to be able to put on his finger. But in the movie, they actually hold them. They don't just like make a energy beam that goes out into a hand-like thing to hold it. They actually hold it. You actually see that in the second trailer. Whenever Sinestro is training Hal Jordan, he actually holds the swords, which is very cool. So, before we end the review, let's go ahead and get into some size comparisons. As size comparisons to 3 3/4 inch Abin Sur, you can see here that he is about the same size as these three main figures that are about the same body type. Detail-wise, you can see that they're completely different paint jobs and also sculpts on these guys, which is really cool. There's the back of that guy. So, they are completely different. And also, Sinestro. You can see also has completely different painting and sculpt, which is very cool. And also compared to Kilowog, Kilowog is always going to be bigger. Yeah, so Kilowog is going to be bigger than pretty much all of the 3 3/4 inch figures. So let's go ahead and get into the final thoughts. So final thoughts on 3 3/4 inch Abin Sur. Very cool figure, very limited articulation, and detail-wise is amazing. His contract is actually really cool. I'm surprised he can actually hold it, seeing how big it is. And also, before we go, I also want to tell off a cool story about how I found this guy. So I went to Toys R Us to pick up my Sinestro and Green Man, which I didn't pick up whenever I picked up my Hal and Kilowog. So I decided, maybe I'll go check the main area where the figures are, which is on the aisle, because many of the figures were in the middle of the store, which in a display with all the different, like the Mask and the Movie Masters. And they had a limited selection in the back, just like a couple of ones they didn't have room for. So I went back there, and I found out that I was looking through the pegs, and I had about 6 figures on there. And I was looking through them, and I see in the very back, I see Abin Sur, not a Sinestro, or Hal Jordan, which would be the main figure for this wave. And so I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So maybe I'll go see if they have any like the Hanu or any other ones from that wave. And they didn't. So this is the only figure there that was from the Series 2, which was kind of interesting to me. So I definitely had to pick this guy up since I hadn't even seen him before. So that's how I found this guy. So thank you guys for watching. Abin Sur, a great figure. Pick him up, even though he's not going to be in that movie that long. He's still a great Green Lantern. If you've read the comics, you know what I mean. So thank you guys for watching. This is Translord 12, rolling out.